Hey y'all, the Lady Empath 1111 guys. Welcome to Soul Sunday, guys. It is Soul Sunday, and this is your blackout reading. Welcome to Queen of Kings Tarot, guys, where behind every great king is his queen, and that is us, the Divine Feminine. And of course, our kings are the Divine Masculine. Let's get into this Soul Sunday message. This is for the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine chosen. All right, we're going to get the overall energy of our higher self message. We'll look at the 5D message as well as a 3D message to correlate with what is taking place in the 5D. All right, let's get into it. What is the overall energy of this 5D message for the collective on this beautiful, beautiful Soul Sunday? Spirit is saying at this time that it's time for you to review. What is it that you're holding on to, right? It's time for you to really consider what you're holding on to and what is holding you back from making decisions that are leading you to your healing. You're asked or being asked at this time to show that you have faith in your dreams. See, it's not enough to dream a dream or have a dream, but are you having faith that you can have what it is that you are dreaming about? See, a lot of times we don't realize how holding on to people, possessions, or issues, even deep-seated past issues, can stop us from our true healing. See, a lot of times we feel like if we hold on to the little of what we have left, when we've already had so much taken from us, that's a way to protect what's ours. But Spirit is asking you, is that helpful, right? Is that truly leading you to your goal? Because there's a lot of times in the most difficult situations or the most painful choices in life come with us having to let go. See, someone's at a crossroad at this time and you're being torn between either two relationships or a divided loyalty. It could be choosing between your spirituality and your family, or choosing between your spirituality and your friends. But there's some type of divided loyalty that is taking place. But what the universe is telling you through this divide, I heard the great divide. This great divide is here to send you hope, recognition, and inspiration. It is all about your own serenity, spirituality, and healing. See, a lot of times we do not understand that as we hold on to past versions of ourselves, what we are doing is stopping ourselves from our own awakening. Someone is being called to self-evaluation. See, the sickness, the emptiness, the void that you're feeling is a homesickness. You're being called home to yourself. See, all paths lead home. And this is about your inner authenticity. It's about your intuition. It's about turning your gaze inward. You're being called to not make any snap judgments at this time, or even apportion blame to others for what is taking place in your life. There is no blame. It's about self-evaluation. Yeah, you didn't make the right decision all the time. Yeah, you didn't always answer the call. But the daily choices that you make now align with your life purpose. And that is what you're being called to understand at this time. But in order to understand that for yourself, you also have to reevaluate people, possession, issues, any deep-seated past traumas that are causing you conflict in your life. Struggle, opposition, clashing. A lot of this could be personality and ego driven. See, as human beings, we know that we are spiritual, living a human experience. And in this human experience, we will suffer opposition. We will become defensive and territorial because not everyone will believe like you believe. Not everyone has the same vision that you have. Someone is fighting against their childhood memories. or past influences, but you're being called to restore your youthfulness, your innocence, because in that innocence is where you can create. In the innocence, that's why children always have these I'm losing my train of thought, guys. It's the fake friend. You know how children have I can't think of the name of it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but it's the illusional friend. I don't think I ever had that because I was a child that always only believed in myself as I do now. But you know how as children you came up with this fake friend, or the blankie or the stuffed animal that you carried around with you as a safety measure. But it's like in that innocence, you really believed that stuffed animal, imaginary friend. Thank you, Spirit. Imaginary friend. There it is. As a child, that imaginary friend brought you comfort because the innocence of who you were did not even realize that it was not real. But that is divinely orchestrated because as a child, there is such an innocence. And you can believe that the blankie has superpowers, or that the stuffed animal is safety and protecting you and guiding you, and that your imaginary friend is there to comfort you and protect you. But what if I were to tell you that imaginary friend of your childhood, or that blanket or that stuffed animal, was your spirit guides, guiding you and leading you even as a child? See, my spirit guides met me through books. As a child, I would read all day and imagine myself in that book. See, everyone has this outward comfort, what we think is outward, but really it is inward, right? The imaginary friend is not there. There is no security in that blanket or that stuffed animal. It is just our faith and belief that we are protected from a higher source that we cannot see. And see, when we are children, we embrace that because we have an innocence about us. But it's not until the conflict, the arguments, the disagreements, the struggle, and the opposition come along that sometimes we forget someone is being called to return to your roots. Knowing that the safety and comfort that you need has always been inside. And it's manifesting through your creative expression at this time, through your friendships and your soul tribe, through you choosing the path towards your destiny. No obstacle will stop you now. See, you're understanding the invitation. You are understanding the invitation and ready to take action towards creating a life that you deserve. Your ideal man or woman, your affections, your attractions, even your dating life are all leading you to victory and allowing you to overcome obstacles that you did not realize were actually holding you back. But it's through your own determination and willpower, control, and self-discipline that you are now beginning to celebrate yourself, right? Celebrate who you are, your happiness. Happy times are available to you. Someone could be celebrating a wedding or going to a wedding. Someone could be going to a party or graduation or baby shower. There's a lot of celebratory energy around you at this time because you are embracing your destination. You are moving about life in a way that is tied to your success and your ambition, but it's through sheer determination and willpower that you are now understanding and following your heart. See, your heart is leading you, that nurturing ability to make choices based on sincere feelings of imagination and dreams and empathy. You are a mother, you are a father to the motherless and to the fatherless. And you, chosen, are playing a significant role in the lives of many people who did not even realize they needed you at this time. There are people who need your honesty. There are people who need your candor. There are people who need your astute ability to discern and your keen insight to be fair and make right decisions. Now is the time to stand up for yourself and be clear about your wants and your needs. You are one who has suffered loss and hardship. Yet you remain intelligent, witty, and analytical because you understand that this life comes with choices. And while there are lots of options and choices, you understand that the possibilities are limitless and the opportunities are here for you to expand your knowledge and your vision. But you have to make those decisions. You will not fall prey to illusions or wishful thinking. But you understand the dreams that you have been divinely orchestrated. Your gifts are here to make room for you, and it's through your curiosity and your patience when things were not as they seemed. You did not give up hope. You were vigilant and you were protective over what the universe has provided you with, your knowledge, your wisdom, your insight. People are being magnetically drawn to you at this time. Your beauty is unmatched. You are well liked by many, collective, kind, loyal, generous, confident, yet competitive in a way that you enjoy. You're being asked to turn yourself into what you want for yourself. You're being asked to be patient even when you've experienced delays. Someone could be waiting on a decision, a court case to be made. There could be delayed news. Be patient, Spirit is saying. Write down your ideas, your inspiration, and begin to plan vigilantly for what it is that you want for yourself. For some of you, this is divine union as the Two of Cups comes out. For partnerships, Spirit is saying be patient because you have partnership, you have unity, you have love, you have compatibility. Relationships, harmony, and balance are available to you. I see someone pruning a tree. The universe is pruning you and your divine counterpart in order to establish balance and equality. A level of mutual respect that you've never experienced before. That is leading to happiness. 11:11. Families reunion, coming home to yourself. I told you there is a coming home to self that's taking place at this time because all paths lead home. And it's not until you turn your gaze within and understand that you are the inner authority. Your intuition is the leading or guiding light that is leading you to home. And what is home? Your inner peace, your inner union, coming home to yourself, celebration, surprises. Someone could be planning for a wedding or event. But when you turn your gaze home, you understand that there is community and there is family, whether that is natural family or your spiritual family. But there's a lot of success and prosperity and partnership for you at this time. And it is all being laid out for you in the 5D so that you can prepare or be prepared for it. This has been a long battle. And at times you question if you had the strength. But who you have coming in for you is a leader. Someone who is going to take charge and make decisions. Someone who is independent. There is no codependency in this divine union that I am seeing here. And at the 5D, this person is being pruned. Because it's been an ongoing battle. You both are fatigued at this time. Your energy is drained. But you are nearly there. Very close to success. It just takes courage and persistence, perseverance. Learning from past failures at this time is what is allowing the dead leaves to be trimmed and pruned away. See, those things are gone, but you still have to prune them because they're hanging on for dear life. Gather your strength. Someone is ready to take this last stand into what it is that you are developing for yourself, and it's being called wish fulfillment. See, your wishes are coming true. You just had to realize what it is that you want. See, it's very difficult to grant you with a wish if you are indecisive about what that looks like. But it's through your positivity, your optimism, and your joy, your abundance, your prosperity, and your own self-esteem that you're able to experience wish fulfillment in a way that leads you to triumph, in a way that leaves you open to understanding your own creative power and energy at this time. The power of manifestation, your skills, your magic, your work, your self-esteem. Someone is being called to speak. You have the gift of gab, right? Are you using it? See, you have all the resources you need, and inner and outer authority to move in the direction that you need to make. You just need to direct your will. Create a visualization for what it is that you want in order to manifest your desires. But you have to create that visualization. This is what's taking place in the 5D for you at this time, collective. And Spirit needs you to know, to continue to work. Plant those seeds. Keep your emotions intact by utilizing a level of emotional intelligence, trust. See, you're a wealth of knowledge at this time. You're caring and healing those around you, advising those of the new earth reality, someone who understands unconscious motivations. And you're also understanding that it's time to move on. See, your 5D self is moving on. Your 5D self is moving on, walking away and letting go in order to move you into the next level of introspection, looking deeper. As we move out of the 5D portion of this reading, Spirit is saying continue to nurture your inner self. Because what's taking place in the 3D has everything to do with you, your self-care. Someone needs to schedule self-care. You need to schedule this routine for yourself, even if it's first thing in the morning or at the end of your day. Someone is being called. We're in the 3D messages now to self-care. You could use some self-care like now, Spirit is saying. Because there's an opportunity that you're being presented with at this time, and it's going to need you to be fully involved in this opportunity, fully aware. Well rested is what I'm hearing them say, because there's an opportunity. Someone could be getting a new job, changing your workplace, taking a business trip. But there is some type of change that is coming, and it's coming just in time. But Spirit is saying make sure that you are utilizing self-care, because you're going to need it for this opportunity. See, you're being called to the seat of authority. You could be an authority figure at your job or this business or this opportunity. You're a key figure or a key player within this opportunity. See, you're being asked to take on the role of a leader, and everyone will respect you with this new opportunity. You have to be self-confident. But in order to be self-confident, you have to do what? Exhibit self-care. You cannot be too tired or too wounded or unhealed. And that's why you're being called to self-care in the 3D, because you have an opportunity that's taking place right now. And it's because of your faith. See, a little bit of faith goes a long way. And you remembered that. And you had faith in whatever this is that you've been manifesting for yourself. And now you're being called to call upon this opportunity or accept this opportunity, and be kind to yourself as you're doing it. Give your inner critique a vacation day. See, a lot of times we're too critical of ourselves. We overthink every situation. We're too harsh on ourselves. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Do not continue to critique yourself because you are being divinely guided. See, the star power is within you. You're on the road. You're becoming an influencer. You're earning fame, popularity. You are being called to step into the spotlight. But as you step into the spotlight, you have to maintain balance. And see, a lot of times we want what we want when we want it, but we are not ready for it because it would throw you off balance. There is something here about you making sure that you are centered at this time, because where you are going, the seat of authority that you're sitting on, this opportunity that is available to you. For some, it could involve computers, technology, innovation. The meta world is what I'm hearing. Someone could be a internet sensation, influencer. Star power is here. See, you're being called to step into the spotlight, but you cannot do that if you are not centered. And that's why you're being called. Yeah, someone's social status is elevating. Because Spirit is saying, don't get arrogant. You will reach the heights of fame and society. See, this is why Spirit is telling you in the 5D. And the whole first part of the message is what's taking place in the 5D. See, you have to be centered and in control, because where you're going at this time is going to affect your social status. You're reaching new heights of fame in society. Spirit is reminding you, don't be arrogant, because the star power, you're becoming an influencer, guys. I'm seeing it right here. This is a blackout reading, but I'm looking right at it. Star power, social status, authority, opportunity is here for you. Spirit is saying, stop giving away your power, though. And you have to do it right now. Why? Because as you're walking into this star power and social status with this opportunity, you cannot squander the opportunity. And see, a lot of times we have to be grounded before the opportunity arrives, because if we are not, we will squander the opportunity. Spirit is saying, stop giving away your power right now, because where you're being called at this time has been divinely orchestrated for you, because you were not afraid to trust yourself always. See, you trust yourself always. And Spirit is saying, remember, trust others once they've earned it. Trust yourself always. Trust others once they've earned it. And see, because of the empathic nature, the caring nature of who we are as a chosen people, we want to be there for everyone. And that is why you are being asked to walk away and trust yourself, because all paths lead home. There is an authority within you. You just have to always remember to turn your gaze within. Trust yourself always. Trust others once they have earned your trust. Clear your mental and physical clutter at this time, because you are being called. You will feel so much better when you begin to clear your mental and physical clutter out of your life. Let your feelings out, all of them. Even the scary ones. A lot of times we do not want to face those feelings that are scary. But Spirit is saying, let your feelings out. All of them, even the ones that scare you. Because your life is special. And if it is not special to you, then how are other people going to treat you as such? Your life is special. You have to treat it with loving care. You have to know that if you do not value yourself, how can others value you? If you do not value your light, how can others value you? Speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. Declaring who you are, what you believe in, and the higher power that is within. The very God essence of who you are. There is a partnership. Joining forces, whether this is business or love. But you're going to be asked to prioritize your connections in this partnership. Because this is a win-win situation, but it takes cooperation. Prioritize your connections, your friends, your unions, your soul tribe. Because they were sent to you as a perfect fit in order for you to find the right path. The fit with the soul. Business decisions that you're making fit with your soul. Your job fits with your soul. The people around you fit with your soul, because you're meant to be here at this time. And you may be a complex individual, but the people around you will understand your complexity and accept you for exactly who you are. Continue your spiritual work, even in the 3D. Open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. Someone is being called. That is your spiritual job. Your spiritual work is to open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You are a light worker. You're being called to center yourself at this time, because one wrong decision could throw you off of your path. Think before you act is very, very important at this time. Think before you act, because you're being called to loosen your grip and understand the direction that life is taking for you. Plan where you want to be. Do not deviate from your path. Even if you need a mentor, if necessary, begin to read, begin to research, begin to understand yourself at a deeper level. See, when you understand yourself, you'll understand the people around, the people around you. I'm even hearing understand your personality type. Because see, a lot of times people don't understand themselves, yet you want other people to understand you. For example, I know that I am Sigma female. I know that I don't like a lot of people around. I know I don't need a lot of people around. I know that I am an empath. So I'm a Sigma empath, very highly sensitive. I get overstimulated. I don't need a bunch of people in my house. I don't need a bunch of chaos going on. You have to know who you are in order to understand the direction of your life, so that you do not deviate from your path. Understand who you are, your personality type, what drives you, what moves you. Understand your areas of life that you needed to heal and what could still be triggering you, because the fruits of your labor are here. Rich gain is here. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. And this is abundance in gifts, but it's also an abundance of spiritual gifts and 3D wealth. The fruits of your labor is here. It's time to reap those fruits. Let's get a final message on this Soul Sunday. Final message for the collective spirit, guys. Soul Sunday, final message. Endings. Wow. It says the cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change. Rebirth. It's time to say goodbye. That is a beautiful card to end this reading. Endings are here. But what I love about endings, guys, it's time for a new beginning. I never despise endings, because I know anything that ends is preparing me for the next beginning. Endings are here. The cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change. Rebirth. It's time to say goodbye. Love and light as always. The Lady Empath, 1111.